Hello everybody, my name is Josh Prime and I'm back with my second YouTube video. And this is all about the swamp. I came up with three new blah 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 blah. What's the word I'm looking for? Ecosystem. Jeez, brain fart. Three new ecosystems and a few new mobs, a few new tree types. So anyways, let's just wander on in. The idea for this kind of came with just the idea of getting lost in a swamp. So, except for the last ecosystem, everything's kind of built on that idea. So it's really, I'll zoom out at the end so you can see it from afar, but these are the trees I kind of came up with. These kind of like weeping willow-esque things. It's just dark oak wood, jungle leaves, vines hanging down everywhere, but this is the weeping swamp, and this is kind of like where there's less water on the edge of the swamp, but you can see these things can get real big. There's kind of a dead one here. And there's a lot more flowers, dead bushes. Kind of tried to bring out the muddiness of the swamp with this brown terracotta and shoveled dirt. But yeah, just kind of like not really a great vantage point when you're in here. It's kind of meant to kind of get you lost a little bit. And this is probably a little too. Why do I have torches hanging up here? I don't remember if those are for anything, but anyways, yeah, it's sort of supposed to just give you that feeling like you're almost like the jungle, where it's almost dense and hard to figure out where you're at. You need to pop up, but kind of just a lot there. I don't know if it's a little too much, but come down here, like we can have really big ones like this, or tiny little guys like that. One thing I was thinking of a variant Mojang could do with mushrooms is do like half the size of a full block wide and half the size tall or deep or whatever, so like a half slab. I don't even know if that's right. But just a mushroom variant for wrapping around trees and stuff would be pretty cool. Anyways, that's another kind of dead one. Let's go over to our first mob here. I still get lost in here even though I built it all. Anyways, here's the first mob, and it's the duck. And this would just be a variant of the chicken that's specific to swamps. You drop the same stuff, feather, egg, and rather than chicken, you just call it raw poultry or cooked poultry. But I think it'd just be kind of a cool atmospheric thing where it wouldn't change the game necessarily any. But yeah, you just have ducks instead of chickens in this area. So I'm using the armor stands mod, and so that's where these derpy little things come from. Me trying to work that. I'm definitely no Zombie Cleo. I don't know how she does it, because those took me forever, and I don't have the patience to finish those. But anyways, the music in the background is a little ditty I came up with quick off the top of my head with my acoustic. I just recorded it using kind of some weird. Oh shoot! I'm already in the. Let's go back. Go back. Which way is back? Right here. I'll just pause over here. Yeah, so anyways, the music in the background is something I recorded, and I just ran it through some old kind of sounding tube amp filters on GarageBand. But anyways, this next biome is the bayou, and this is, I don't know if, for this, they're just oak trees. I made them really tall. But yeah, since there's a lot of open water in the swamps, I just kind of thought of, I don't know if it's like a Louisiana or something, but these really tall trees. So like even though most of the foliage is way up like above eye level, it's still kind of hard to look through. I just kind of like that as an idea. Plus, as we go through here, yeah, there's floating. Not very good at parkour. There's these floating logs around too, and so yeah, it's just like a kind of a cool. It opens up when you look up compared to the Weeping Willow Forest. But anyways, there's another mob. Just a little variance in the swamp. But anyways, this is the beaver. And this one again is kind of more atmospheric. I don't know. For drops, I just thought maybe lily pads, oak logs, and then you could make 4 beaver pelts into leather like you would with a rabbit fur. But this one's more just for the look of it. I'm stuck. Gotta get over there so you can actually look at them. But yeah, it's just I'm blanking out here what I was gonna say. Anyways, let's move on. Next is a redesign of the witch's hut. In this, I used the base. There was a witch's hut right here, so I used that same base. I just kind of made a little bit. I added a second story balcony, but I mean, I didn't want to do too much because I kind of thought of keeping it more what's the word? Minecrafty. Oops, I'm looking for something else. Yeah, more Minecraft. I don't need this axe. I don't know. Why did I do that? Anyways, yeah, it's more Minecraft because I mean, a lot of videos I see people make awesome buildings, but you kind of want like a generic base plate for like an update because then you can improve on it. If it comes out like perfect, then there's nothing really to play with or mess around with. And even this, I don't know if it's too much. I just thought for the witch hut, especially since witches can't even get back in it, first off adding a dock, so like if they do wander off, at least they can get back to their own house kind of thing. But anyways, just kind of some weirder stuff in the witch hut, like cobwebs and nether wart. I mainly thought of this, the soul sand and soul soil, mainly because of the lanterns. I think it'd be a cool aesthetic look to have the witches have these soul lanterns around. But yeah, the same thing, mushroom in the window. This that's kind of everybody knows that trick. But yeah, barrels instead of chests, just kind of give it that feel more. Lectern, another mushroom. This is just some of the loot I think you'd find. Not really anything. I mean, rabbit's foot's kind of unique and cool, and then a potion of invisibility. Well, just any potion really would be cool. I just picked one at random, so the turtle scoots, just kind of stuff that a witch would be using to brew into something. I just have the chest here for that, so I remember that's what it's there for. But yeah, brewing stand, cauldron here, out on this balcony. Some of the warp or the what do they call it? Hyphas, fungi, warp fungus, whatever. But yeah, more barrels. I don't think I put anything in them for any reason, but and then yeah, a little working chimney too. It sits back behind this. Got a campfire there. Oh no, and I broke it. Let's put that back. But yeah, just a little improvement. Nothing really special, but this way. And then for also making witch farms, I think it'd be cool if it like you keep that same base model that they currently have for like their what's it called, a bounding box, but then it goes up to like here or something, so you got more ability to make a witch farm. Because it's so weird how much you have to clear and do to make a witch farm in this game compared to I don't know, other farms, like going out all the way. And anyways, but yeah, that's like a minor upgrade. There's people on YouTube that are far better than me. But anyways, let's get over to the next biome. So yeah, this is the bayou. That was the weeping swamp. And this is, if I can land on the log, it's the muddy marsh. And this is more of this is like a big open plain, got kind of like lily flowers and whatnot, and then I'm going to, come on, fly. There we go. This is more for aesthetic. You see those, I just use conduits there to kind of light up the swamp way out there. But I think it'd be a cool thing if they incorporated will-o-wisps into the game. And rather than it be there we go. Rather than it be an actual thing, it would just be a particle effect that emits light. Like, there wouldn't be an actual, what do you call it? An actual animal or anything. It would just be these particles that go across the swamp and emit light as they go across. But you could catch them in a bottle, and then you'd have this little light source. I don't know what you'd call that, like a bottle of light or something. But yeah, I just thought that'd be a really cool effect to have there with those. And yeah, for those I just used droppers and hang on. Anyways, let's make it daytime. That was just, I wanted to have it be night when I got to this point, just for that effect. But anyways, sleep quick and then we'll continue on this little journey. Anyways, so yeah, now you can kind of see things more in broad daylight. But yeah, the marsh itself, there'll be a little bit more clay, I think. And this is just brown terracotta and soil. I got like one sea pickle hidden and everything. Also, these would be kind of a cool addition to the game, just reeds. I just made it with glass and a sea pickle on top. But anyways, here's another new mob, kind of a derpy looking frog I tried to make. But yeah, so frog, beaver, duck. I also thought this would be kind of, would be a cool addition, dragonflies. And these came out alright. They originally were better, and then I screwed up and deleted like 2 really important armor stands that were holding this thing together. So I got one here and one over here. And these again would be more atmospheric. Like maybe you could craft a butterfly net, catch them, and feed the frog, and then you'd, I don't know, have a pet frog. Just, I don't know, just stuff like that. I think would be a cool addition to the game rather than all of it having a function. Anyways, and finally, so yeah, this is the mucky marsh, just kind of really dense foliage and water, fauna. Oh, for cry, I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyways, this is the very last mob and kind of the end of the video, but this is the alligator. And I've seen much better designs than this. This is just something I tried to make. And it came out, pretty derp. But anyways, this, you can get these gator shards when you kill them, and then you can craft those into leather pants. And I thought this would be a really cool thing if you could put Depth Strider onto, they would just come with Depth Strider on pants rather than boots. It'd just be kind of a cool, different thing, and it'd be a cool way to like build on the whole natural armor. Like they got, you got your turtle helmet with, is it respiration it comes with? Yeah, and then you get gator pants with Depth Strider, and I don't know, maybe you could, what else there'd be in the future. Maybe put in some kind of bird, you can get its feather, attach it to a boot, and you got feather falling, or super de-duper flying, I don't know. But anyways, I'm just gonna kind of pan out and end this video here. That was kind of my little, and you can still see we got plowing more swamp. But this was just a little, I don't know, variance in the swamp anyway. You get from up here you can kind of see it actually looks maybe a little bit better, but yeah, our tall bayou trees, weeping forest, and our mucky, muddy marsh. So, anyways, that's all I have for you guys. So, I am Josh Miss Prime. Hang on, I'm gonna see where I land. Oh boy, there we go. Oh, okay. Anyways, thanks for watching. Leave a comment if you want, like if you want, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm thinking maybe desert next. Anyways, thanks.